Before any thought forms, before any feeling is named, notice the gentle rhythm of your breathing as it moves through you right now. And in this quiet, shared awareness, something sacred is already happening among all of you listening in this moment. Because there is a presence here that does not rush, does not demand, but simply stands beside you with unwavering strength. And that presence is the calm, protective energy often known as Archangel Michael, not as a distant figure, but as a steady force of courage that meets you exactly where you are. And dear ones gathered here, you may have come with questions, with heaviness, with uncertainty, or perhaps with a quiet hope you could not fully explain. Yet, all of that is welcome here, because nothing within you needs to be hidden in this space. There is a deep reassurance being offered to all of you now, that you are not navigating your path alone. Even in moments when it feels silent, even in times when the world around you seems unclear or overwhelming, there is a guidance that does not disappear, a strength that does not weaken, and a protection that does not falter. And as you continue to listen, allow your shoulders to soften. Allow your breath to deepen just a little more. Because the message unfolding here is not something you need to chase or figure out. It is something you can simply receive, like light slowly entering a room that was once dim. And in that light, you begin to see yourself differently, not as someone lost, not as someone behind, but as someone in the exact place where growth is quietly taking shape. There is a powerful reminder being shared with all of you now, that courage is not the absence of fear, it is the gentle decision to remain present even when answers are not yet clear. And this is where true strength begins to rise within you, not loudly, not forcefully, but steadily, like a foundation that cannot be shaken. Archangel Michael's energy surrounds this moment with a sense of calm protection, like a shield that does not isolate you from life, but supports you as you move through it with greater clarity. And dear ones, there may have been times when you questioned your direction, when you wondered if you were making the right choices, when doubt spoke louder than trust. And yet, even in those moments, something within you kept moving forward. Something within you refused to give up. And that quiet persistence is not accidental. It is a reflection of the strength already placed within your spirit. And now, you are being invited to recognize it, to trust it, to lean into it more fully, because the path ahead does not require perfection. It asks only for your willingness to continue, step by step, breath by breath. And as you listen to these words, imagine a gentle light surrounding all of you. Not overwhelming, not intense, but steady and reassuring. A light that reminds you that you are protected in ways you may not always see, that there are forces of goodness aligned with your well-being, guiding you subtly, often through intuition, through moments of clarity, through a sudden sense of peace that arrives without explanation. And these moments are not random. They are quiet confirmations that you are being supported. And dear ones, you are also being encouraged to release the weight of constant worry, not by forcing it away, but by allowing yourself to rest from it, even if just for a few moments right now. Because worry does not create solutions, but presence opens the door to clarity. And clarity arrives when the mind softens and the heart becomes still enough to listen. In that stillness, you may begin to notice a gentle inner knowing, a sense that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment of your journey, even if the full picture has not yet revealed itself. And this is where trust begins to grow, not as blind belief, but as a quiet understanding that life is unfolding with a deeper intelligence than you can always see. Archangel Michael's presence within this message is not here to change your path for you, but to strengthen you as you walk it, to remind you that you have the courage to face what lies ahead, and that you are never asked to carry more than you are capable of holding, even if it feels heavy at times. And dear ones, there is also a gentle encouragement here to let go of the idea that you must have everything figured out right now. Because life does not move in straight lines. It moves in waves, in cycles, in moments of clarity followed by moments of uncertainty. And both are necessary. Both are part of your growth. When you allow yourself to accept this rhythm, something within you begins to relax. Something within you stops resisting the natural flow of your journey. And in that acceptance, a new kind of strength begins to emerge, one that is not based on control, but on trust. And as this message continues to unfold, Feel how all of you listening are connected in this shared space, not by coincidence, but by a common desire for peace, for clarity, for a deeper sense of purpose. And there is something powerful about this collective presence, because when people come together with an open heart, even across distance, something meaningful is created, a space where calm can be felt, where strength can be shared, and where each of you can find a moment of stillness in the midst of a busy world. And it is gently worth remembering that this shared space continues to grow and reach others when it is passed along with intention, when it is shared with those who may also be seeking calm and strength in their own lives. And in this way, the message extends beyond this moment, touching lives in quiet and meaningful ways. And dear ones, as you continue to breathe and listen, notice if there is any tension you are still holding, any worry, any lingering doubt, and simply allow it to soften, not by forcing it away, but by giving it permission to loosen its grip. Because you do not need to carry everything all at once. You are allowed to rest within yourself. You are allowed to feel supported. And you are allowed to trust that you are moving in the right direction, even if you cannot yet see the destination. Archangel Michael's energy within this message is like a steady hand on your shoulder, not pushing, not pulling, but reminding you that you are capable, that you are protected, and that you are never alone in the moments that matter most. And as this awareness settles within you, something begins to shift. Something becomes lighter, not because everything has changed, but because your relationship to it has softened. And this is where true peace begins, not in the absence of challenges, but in the presence of inner stability. And dear ones, you are being gently reminded that your strength does not come from how much you endure alone, but from your willingness to stay connected to yourself, to remain present, and to trust the guidance that continues to unfold within you. And as this message begins to come to a close, allow yourself to return once more to your breath, to that quiet rhythm that has been with you from the very beginning of this moment. And notice how it continues effortlessly, without force, without struggle, simply moving, just as your life continues to move, even when you pause, even when you rest. And in this simple awareness, there is a deep truth that you do not need to rush, you do not need to prove, you do not need to have all the answers right now. You are allowed to be here, to breathe, to trust, and to move forward gently, with courage that grows quietly within you. And as you carry this feeling with you beyond this moment, may you remember that peace is not something you must search for outside yourself. It is something you can return to again and again, in the stillness within, where strength, guidance, and quiet protection are always present, waiting patiently for you to notice them.